All right, happy Friday. Sorry I can't be there today. I'm meeting with my stepmom to celebrate my dad's birthday. He died this summer, and so I'm taking a little bit of time this afternoon to do that. So instead of Zooming, here's our screencast of what we read. This is the start of the flashback when Petra met Perfecto in the store. And I'm just going to highlight a couple of moments here that are good to know of. Let's see. So he's at work in the store working on this freezer that's broken. And when they see one another, Petra, she thinks very highly of him. And after he fixes the freezer, the proprietor, which is the owner of the store, he shouts perfecto, which is what people call him. And that's because he does good work. I'm going to skip down to down to here. She's back at the bungalow thinking in the night, and you might consider that she's been thinking back about when she met Perfecto. There's a couple important parts here. Number one, this is Estrella and Alejo speaking to one another, and they seem to think that a lot of people are getting sick. And this is Estrella who says this, that Mama's been throwing up a lot too. Now it's important to understand that she is not sick from the pesticides, but she's been throwing up because she's pregnant. Estrella doesn't know that. Let's see what else is here that I wanted to point out. This is the passage that I asked you to write about today. It starts right here where she's making the tortilla. This is why she does it, because it filled her children's stomachs and made their stomachs hungry for more. She's nourishing them. Let's see. What else did I want to show you? Oh, here's another interesting food moment. Petra's cleaning those nopale cactus items that they make nopalitos out of. This is some of the evidence that Petra is sick, that she's been vomiting, but it's really from being pregnant. And we know that because of right here. Petra thought of the lima bean. That's the small baby inside her. She questions this: would the child be born without a mouth? With the poisons of the fields, that's the pesticides. Would they harden in its tiny little veins? It's quite common for birth defects to be caused by these pesticides, and she's aware of that. When we get down to here on 125, Estrella and Perfecto are talking about tearing down the barn, and basically what has happened is that Estrella has decided that she'll barter with him. She'll trade services, and she'll tear down the barn if Perfecto will get Alejo to the hospital. And so they argue a bit about getting him to the clinic. I should have said clinic, not hospital. They're actually different things in different places. And that's what's happening here when the tire is spinning endlessly in the mud. They're on the way to the clinic, and they're stuck in the mud, and they don't seem to be getting anywhere. But some interesting things happen. For example, here, Estrella says perfecto, and insists that he let her do it, and the it is the work of getting the tire out of the muck. He's been struggling, and she can tell, and she's showing some of her strength, and she's deep in the mud, and it's kind of scary because she thinks about getting sucked down into the mud. And at the end of part 3, we should be wondering whether they're going to make it. They stood by the side of the road, they waited, Perfecto gunned the motor, and the tire spun. Petra held her breath, the black fumes made her nauseous, and the tire only spun deeper into the hole, the rocks and twigs spitting from beneath all of them watching as the tire spun and spun without moving an inch. So before you launch into part 4, you should be wondering, are they going to make it? Will they get the car out? Does it seem like they have any way to get there? Do they have enough time to get there? All of that is reaching a climax here. So you can read part 4 for next week. And I hope you're enjoying the book. I hope you're doing the reading. And I hope the classes and the screencasts are helping out. Don't be afraid to email me with questions.